First off, let's check out some of the things having to do with Mac editing. I'm on a G5 computer here, and we're going to go into Final Cut Pro. Once Final Cut Pro loads up, what we're going to do is go up to File and New Project to start a new project. Once Final Cut Pro opens up, you can see a couple different windows open up here with it. This particular window over here is where it's called our bin or our browser. This is where we can import footage, and have all of our files that we want to edit over here. This is our sequence down here, our timeline. And we now have one video track, and then for this particular setting, we have 4 audio tracks. And it'll go, I'm pretty sure it'll go up to infinity if you needed it to. But for right now, this is what we're working with. And we don't have anything in the bin, and we don't have anything in the sequence right now. Up here, you will see your, pretty much, this is your sequence view in this window, and this will be your preview or your viewer. Right now, what we're gonna do is import some footage, and Macs, you can use Apple I for import, or you can go to File, down here to Import, and Files. Import files, and we're gonna get, let's see, we'll get a picture of my kid and just import it. It doesn't matter if it's video or audio, or video or still image right now. And here he is with his cheesiness. And when you double click on it in the browser bin, it will appear in the viewer. And this will, if it's for video, you can move it back and forth in this little pane right here, forward and backwards in your video. But say this is just a selection that we want. So we're gonna take the entire video clip and apply it to our sequence. And now it's on our timeline. It doesn't have any audio, it just has video right here. Now we're gonna import some footage. I'm gonna show you how to capture some footage from a digital device. For Final Cut Pro, you can either go Apple 8 or File, Log and Capture. And this will initialize the log and capture and bring up those windows. Once you hit Apple 8, this is what will appear. And here's our footage already ready to go. You need to name it and then put a description to it. And our logging bin is set for over here. Click on clip settings. So we want to make sure that video and audio is checked. If you don't want audio, you can uncheck it and it will only record video, or vice versa. Capture settings, it always needs to be set to FireWire NTSC Basic for the purposes of what we are doing today. Capture input DVC or DV-NTSC for right now. We're just capturing in standard definition. So, and the scratch disk is set and should always be for the purposes of this demonstration. Now over here we have the controls, because this will now control our VTR or camera. So we can hit play and watch some of the footage go. And this is some footage that I took for an HCC commercial. Now what we can do is we can scroll through here by using the toggle switch. We can go backwards. It'll rewind it. We can go forwards. It will fast forward it, or we can go slower, vice versa. So let's find us a good clip, rewind it a little bit more. Okay. Now when that is playing, you hit capture now. You usually want to hit it a couple seconds before you find the clip that you want. And then you will capture all of it. Once it's finished, it says on the window, now capturing, press escape to stop. So we're going to hit escape. Now we can see that the extra footage now shows up in our bin. One thing I forgot to show you is that you always need to save your project. So we're gonna go to File, Save Project As. You will have a designated folder, or should have somewhere on your desktop or in your hard drive. Right now we're just gonna name this Test, save it to the desktop, and now it has saved it. One of the most significant things about working on Macs is the capability of quick keys. PCs have quick keys as well. You just hold down Control and hit any other quick key, A, B, C, D, or whatever it may be, and it'll work the same. Apple has either the Apple button or the Command button. So when you hold down the Apple button and hit S, which is the #1 thing you want to remember when working in video, that will save your project. So hold down Apple and hit S and it will save your project. A couple other quick keys will be, when you have something selected that you don't want, you can hit Apple X. That will delete it from your timeline. Well, most of the time delete it from any of the rest of the programs. I know that it works in many Microsoft programs as well, like Word. Say you made a mistake, you didn't want to delete that particular part. You can hit Apple Z. That's undo. So Apple S is save, Apple X is cut or delete, and Apple Z is undo. Those are probably the 3 most important quick keys, and they are definitely the 3 that I use the most. So remember those 3. Apple C is copy, and Apple V is paste. So if you can remember those 5 quick keys, you'll be in good shape.